Hey guys, it's Tartan coming at you with another episode of Hades 2. Very excited to bring this to you today. So just a quick look at the board. It's my normal setup that I basically always do. You know, a little bit of rerolls, a little bit of Death Defiance, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. We're taking Tula, we're taking the Piggy Bank, 2 levels of Menace, and 2 levels of Time. The Menace, maybe that's not like the best thing, but it seems to me to be like doable. You know, you'll get enemies from the next area, which could be bad, but you know, we'll see how it works out.
I shall never forgive Kronos, nor do I wish to see his wretched countenance again. But if whatever spell you cast on him has truly withered his ambitions...
No, we know for the Axe what we really want is just the Apollo special, and then we're fine. Attack for freeze is just fine. Because it's quite a nice status effect. Hey, there we go. Perfection.
Even if you manage to make Kronos see the light, the 3 fates are still missing.
That's right, the 3 fates are still missing.
Doesn't know where they are. This couldn't possibly be what they wanted or foretold.
Alright, so here we need to reroll. Well, we don't have to. We could just take Supernova. Yeah, we'll get more Apollo boons, right? This will be fine. All of these are good, but this one... Yeah, we don't want cast for days, really. That's like tankiness, but we could get like some other cast that would jive a little better. But the movement we do want from it. All right, so Apollo hammer, Zeus for the cast, and Zeus for the point and click on the cast. Hopefully. Yeah. Well, we've got a good 3-panel door here. Wow, just giving the hits away. I'm like, let's just act a little smarter before our build gets totally online. So we might get something very good indeed out of the hammer, which is... not the case, but we'll take a faster attack.
Further refined.
Because at least that will help something. I looked for a secondary door twice. Unwise. It's fine. We'll be okay. We'll have lesser travel time here. We're gonna go for the HP here first, and hopefully, you know, avoid dropping a stock. I gotta remember, like, those accelerated enemies, they actually do have a bunch of hit points and stuff relative to our build here, so, you know, 10%'s one thing, 25% much more common, but once we get this HP boost, I'll feel a little comfier about it. And, you know, we should be getting enough to turn the build totally on soon enough. I'm like, oh wait, amazing, that's right. We have a small chance to be awarded happiness. Boom, baby. Oh, and then I was like, a full heart? No, it's just a 5er. Still pretty good. And here we get the special perfection. Perfectenschlag. Now we are online. Sure, there's other stuff to get. Alright, so We'll just take like a Zeus and a Zeus. And then probably go to a Hex. Just cause that's my pathway to normal victory, right? You take the Hex, and then you can take the Path of Stars in the next run, the next act, which will let you get just like a ton of it out of one, and we'll see how we go. Because some of those hexes can be really amazing.
Remnant possibilities of Typhon to destroy, as long as you are willing, niece.
Alright, so we can't afford the Chain Lightning Prime. I would like to get that later in the build, maybe. We're just going to take this low-level cast because it's still pretty good. And, we could have re-rolled maybe, but, like, the cast was acceptable. And what we're hoping for in this build is to get the thing that makes, I don't know the name of it. I've just seen it a couple times and never used it to great effect. But if you get the thing that makes all your moves do at least 50 damage, normally I'd be like, oh, it's not very good here. But if we get like some Chain Lightning and the thing on the cast, then we, you know, even at low level and low rarity, those will do a lot. And if we get like Gust from Demeter or something, that could be cool. But what we want here is the ability to point and click our casts so that, you know, which we can get out of him or Hestia. But Zeus actually has a large number of good boons. I just don't like his attack and special boons typically. But I'm not like a great player, so it may be that they're very strong. I just don't believe in them. But we already got just a lot of what the dream is so far. You know, the Zeus cast doesn't do too much right now, but the ceiling on it could be very, very high. Alright, so let's go to the offerings real quick and see. Alright, there's Hailstorm, just fine. There's that. So there's not like an Apollo tie-in. Oh no, you've got this end of the cast. I mean, yeah, actually, yeah, we could, because the Omega cast on that could be cool. And for that, all we need is Prominence Flare, so... Here... I don't love the idea of getting it on that rush, and I don't think we need to do it on the rush because we've already got the cast for the abilities that we care about here. We could have re-rolled it, but it was sort of just like, you know, they're acceptable enough for right now. Oh, we should have transformed that.
Look upon me.
There will be opportunities in the next zone for it.
Rest easy now.
We'll just have to be sure to, you know, not drop a stock to Polyphemus. Alright, so here we could take one more Zeus, but I think going and grabbing the Hex is the more important thing.
No, don't.
Yeah, because if we get that with, you know, that could be pretty good for a little wave clear too, depending on the safety of it. It's like, what would we want at this point anymore? Aphrodite. We would want Aphrodite so that we can get some weakness stacking.
Return to us, and perhaps in time you may come to know her as do I. Although her influence never faded, I missed her wisdom and her presence very much, and have you to thank for our reunion.
I guess we'll take this. The Twilight Curse, you know, we haven't really
Turn our foes.
used this one in the past, but if this works on, like, bosses, cool. And if it doesn't, it'll at least be something cool for us. Because I don't like... I've used this before, but it was before It would have been way early in my gameplay, so, you know, tunnel visioned a little bit more. All right, Ares.
Gold is a fascinating metal.
We haven't spoken to him in like a long time.
Killed over the stuff. Only the rarest gemstones from your father's domain appeal to them more.
Yeah, this is what we want. They use 5 more of the power, but you know they drop it. Me
The
again.
one responsible for that spectral barrier at the city gates. It has the markings of Kronos all over it. And you seem to be the extra backup in case it fails.
Oh, that thing, yeah. I knew it'd never hold. But they keep fixing it anyways. Almost like somebody out there don't want you here.
How interesting.
What was that? Like this down to that.
Oh, well, he grabbed me, but you know, the like it's about sending a message. We at least had our vengeance thing. You know, we've got big damage out of the build though. I wonder what we'll get out of our out of the piggy bank. Oh, no, not that. Oh, I'm in the fire. Run away. All right, we've got. I'm like, we don't need to drop a stock here. We had plenty of hit points to get through it. You know, because the base level of this fight, I always forget. You know, it's like, it's going up, it's a little harder, but it's still Act 1. I'm like, man, he hit me 4 times, but, you know, it only does some. Alright, Furies of Swift Runners. Furies is more damage in casts, right? Yeah, which, you know, we probably should build builds for ourselves that are less generalized for these, but here we take Path of Stars, and we won't. Oh yeah, a mystery boon, amazing. And for low prices, right?
All set?
I see something of use.
All right, all right. I'm like, oh wow, yeah, that's
And now to set a course.
I'm like, that's a Drake from the next area, huh? But now our build's online, you know, so while seeing units from the next areas are like, it can be a little scary, but you know, you just you'll be fine, right? God's Index. So it also inflicts every curse you can inflict using other abilities, and then can bounce toward 10 people. And we're just gonna lean into that. You know, it's not gonna... I don't think it's gonna help with Guardian fights very much at all. But, you know, if it inflicts all of the curses, then at least that'll be something. And here we'll be able to turn this into... Whoops. Oh yeah, you know, actually, that's pretty good, huh? Yeah, that's pretty good.
Don't be frightened.
I don't think we need that currency for anything anymore, but, you know, you can still get some benefits out of it. Beautiful. Oh, yeah, that's nice. Alright, here we go to the Zeus Spoon. It's all about the power, right? And really, it's all about being able to sink this attack in from a distance, because once we can do that, you know, it's going to be comfy city. And then, it's like, man, we're fighting a lot of Olympus mobs here. We're strong enough, though, right? The build's already online. We don't have any dataless hammers that go with it, but here we go. Air quality. So we'll get this, and this will help us out with later on, with stuff later on. All right, and then another one. Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay, let's just give it away 1,000,000 damage. I mean, that hex lasted a long time, but man, oh man, that's rough. A bunch of free damage. It's fine. We should probably hit a fountain pretty soon. Or a Circe room. Alright, so... yeah.
A boon awakened. Hermes must be in the area.
And there's a Charon shop, and I could have bought something here if I didn't get that. Well, at least we paid a discounted rate for it. Whatever. You know, it's fine. We cannot win the Infernal contract, I don't think.
Until we meet again.
I'm not confident. So we're not going to take it.
Little miss, our Lady Hecate confirmed each detail of what you have achieved, although with far less modesty than you. Such an accomplishment, Poppet.
Thank you, Madam Circe.
Oh, I just
If not
love
for
her.
your enchantments, I might never have gained the summit of Olympus, which was a necessary step. You don't mind if we keep on like this?
Oh, I would mind if we no longer did. So long as you have more to do, you can veritably count on my contribution.
Alright, so we could just get our life back and stuff, but no, this is more fun.
Our Lady protect you.
We'll draw another card.
Thank
The
you.
Lover's card, so this is going to give us a free hit on boss fights, which, you know, is good. I'm not very good. There we go. You know, we've already seen the benefits of this air quality boon, right? Because now our cast does twice as much damage as it used to do, which is pretty nice. And we hit our Apollo here. Blinding Rush, yeah. Like, wait, no, we need... So we can take Solar Ring, Blinding Rush, or Lucid Gain. Yeah, well, here we go. And then now we've activated the conditions for double special throw for Apollo. We might end up a little too low in max MP to use it, but I bet we'll be okay. Yeah, because that's the thing too, is now we've got our Chain Lightning, which always does 50. And so these things, oh yeah, there we go. Good stuff. You know, the build might be a little clumsy. It might be a lot clumsy, but it is online.
Special shrines. Good, good. Some mortals pray to me both for safe travels and free stuff. Almost free. Small surcharge, mind. Associate has got to take his cut.
And here, yes, we will get the best of things, the dodge and movement speed for each boon you have, because then, of course, the longer you play, the more you dodge. All we need now to get totally online is point-and-click Zeus boon and Apollo Legendary. We're going to transform this. More blade damage, yeah. Because the static shock never needs to be upgraded.
That's better.
It would take probably forever for it to do 50 damage on the Chain Lightning, but we already have it there. Because that is what a clever guy we are. Alright, so Apollo boon or life? The Apollo boon could be anything.
Olympus, I accept this message.
And here we go. Lucid gain. This is what we want. This is going to let us alternate the cast and the throw without needing to worry about the regen on it. We just gotta get this fight done quick and hopefully not drop more than like 2 Death Defiances on it.
Your strife. You should be unpredictable. Perhaps lash out at the forces of Kronos for a change of pace.
What makes you think I don't? You're not the center of the world, babe. I couldn't be more unpredictable. Don't know why I keep running into you, though. It's so random.
It's because of the fates!
Some mood lighting.
Yeah, and because she got those hits, it already knocked the whole lovers out. Which stinks.
I'll never change. All right, enough. Better run, babe. I got you. That does it. Collateral damage. One last gasp.
I did it. I did it without dropping a stock. I actually played the fight right for once. Hey, Orange Froggy. Good morning. Alright, the build is online, very strong, and we haven't dropped a stock yet. So we're basically definitely gonna win as long as we keep it rolling. As long as we keep it rolling. We get our HP there. Alright, so for strength here, we can just, yeah, we'll just take this, and this will make us 30% stronger on our big ol' throws. And thank you, thank you. Alright, so, you know, there's, oh, they weren't here. Weird. There's normally some guys there fighting. We just need like one more Zeus boon and the Apollo Legendary boon to totally kick it online. But I mean, we're in a great spot already. It already gets it done. Oh my goodness. That's a lot of damage. Oh, I'm doing just fine. Dealt with the only... Okay, so now my Omega throw is gonna fire twice in a row, but use slightly more. Like this, I've never got this before. This is the best thing ever.
You feel that, Zorafat?
If we get this with the Apollo one, it's gonna be like 3 or maybe 4 throws. Oh man, I'm so excited. So it's like now we... Oh, that's real good. Oh my goodness, yeah it is. Okay, new dream unlocked. So you're currently just go for the freeze burst spirit. Cool, cool. Alright, we'll go to Dionysus here. But yeah, I did, this morning the exterminator came, just random you live in a place you got to call the bug guy thing. But that's like the only thing I had to do today was remember that was happening, and I didn't even really have to deal with it. You know, I just talked to the dog the whole time. Oh, I forgot to give Dionysus a gift.
Of all the things for you to vividly recall, you truly wanted me to direct one of our most bitter foes here to a feast not even your closest family members know about.
3D printer made the collapsible banana sword. That is very interesting.
We gods can be so stubborn and stuck up, waving our weapons at each other when we ought to wave an olive branch instead. Now you go tell that hardhead that we're saving him a spot.
We'll see.
Alright, sweet. Our Omega moves inflict hangover the first time they strike foes. Everything in this whole build is perfect. We take the money over the Demeter boon. Demeter boons could be real good, though. Unfortunately, it's an inedible banana sword. You know, we'll get there eventually. The future will eventually come. Oh, and okay, yeah. I now believe in our build. I'm like, oh, and then that would work together too, because you can spin a little bit. Oh, and Black and Fleece levels up. Good deal. Omega cast deals more damage. No, the cast around. So this gust should do 50 instead. I actually like that, but I don't think it'll matter, right? It might matter because we already have our thing set to 50 due to various effects. There's talk with 3D printers. Fascinating. Alright, and now it's this boss who I actually can fight. Oh, wow. Okay, so this hex works on mini-bosses, so... We just can sheep a mini-boss. No, not an act boss, but... That's, you know, I believe in its utility now. That one guy that I can never deal with.
Let's go, Mama.
Man, this music's so good. And we're gonna re-roll here, right? Because I think we've satisfied, we've satisfied all the qualities that we need for exceptional talent. So we're gonna re-roll. There's a couple of duos we could get. We're gonna do it one more time. Yeah. Nope. No such luck. Alright, then we'll take that, you know. I think it was worth fishing for. It's the best boon that we are likely to find in the game at this point. Yeah, because we've got everything else we could want. I don't think we need to worry about that being wrong. I think it was a good thing. Oh man, that's a lot of damage. Of course, we already did get double throw, which, you know, the Apollo boon is a little more than that, but it's not a ton more than that. Really, the double throw is so much of a much. Oh, my girl Athena. Hey, and finally we run into her when we don't have any losing Death Defiance. We will give her this little gift, my girl.
You honor me and have my thanks. This nectar.
Have a little more max health than before what changed? It's just what we've picked up in this run.
It'll take on a particularly complex flavor, I should think.
This build also, we generate max health and max MP, but it's like every 5 fights we get 5 more. Compared to that build that we were doing yesterday, I'm very tired. But really just so sometimes, like in the first area, you'll get 50 health, or 75 or 100, and sometimes you won't really get any. And yeah, we just got more good stuff. And
indeed traveled to the ends of the earth before returning home.
So there's the tarot card passives. My earlier run,
once you lay down your arms.
I was trying to do a build where you start with less of them, but they activate passively as you go. But I didn't hit the ones I needed for like survivability and stuff. Like I got the stuff that I wouldn't normally take and that kind of thing. But on this one I just used my normal build, so had that. Well, that's a very nice sentiment. I filled out the thing a bit ago, but there's like a waiting thing, and like, cause I don't have a smartphone, they gotta like mail me a postcard and stuff. But eventually, it should be turned back on again. Once I've proven myself to their satisfaction, my identity. I mean, you know, I didn't. They just, even though they definitely know who I am.
Abandon that regret, for the rabble that still plagues Olympus is nothing. As for Prometheus, though I am skeptical about his role in this new strategy, I have persuaded Father to go along with it for now.
Alright. Specials, launch a projectile that can deflect. Dash deflecting. You know, these are all things that I love from the past, but I think the special launching the projectile that deflects, I feel like that...
Wisely decided.
Oh, yeah, there we go. The old failing shot. This was the Athena cast in the first game, and man, oh man, was it ever quality. We're gonna get the Hermes boon here, but we're not gonna buy that other upgrade because we are gonna want a little bit of money for when we meet up with the lady. You know, we haven't upgraded the actual level or the rarity of the Apollo boon. You know, it's been all this sort of honest stuff. Blocked? What do you mean blocked? Like all honest big old boon upgrades. Yeah, there we go. Oh, dude, it's so good. I forgot the majesty of deflection, because deflection, you know, you can, I mean, it's 2 seconds, but it's still like, you know, no, don't hit me. You know, as a passive thing, very lovely. Not at all situational. All right, pomegranate. Yeah, we have to do this without getting hit. Oh, well, that didn't work.
At least I saw it through.
And we'll get a little 1 HP. And we hit the Zeus statue. Oh yeah, it's Lightning Bolt City up in here. Beautiful. 20% more damage on the special. Finally, we get a pomegranate. I mean, I've been skipping palms, so.
Adamant. It'll be all right.
Is it raining near me? No, it might sprinkle today. It was a nice day out, but the sky sort of looked like rain.
See you in the crossroads.
Alright, and here... Yeah, Charon over the Hex thing, probably.
Hello, sunshine.
There we go. There we go. And now, another shot out of the special. It's gonna do this. Alright, so good news. The one adds double, and then this one doubles that too. So now we throw 4 of them with 1 charge throw, and I am the happiest boy in the world. It worked just like I hoped it would. It could have been 3 or it could have been 4, and we got 4 out of it, baby.
My master, or perhaps my former master, as I now should say, wishes to undo certain perceived wrongs, as you are.
Now, it does take like 80 for the throw, but with our cast interaction to get the magic back, we should be fine.
For my grandfather to be absolved of the mistakes of his past, and for the future of the gods to be secured.
I am prepared to fight eternally for what I believe in, and so the time flows freely forth, if that is what it takes.
Oh, beautiful is it not? 1, 1, 3. Oh, that's some good stuff right there. 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1. Never should have come here. Oh yeah, that's a lot of damage.
Gods never forgive.
Clean.
Should I? When I could fight instead.
How far on a scale of 1 to 100% am I in my Silksong playthrough? I don't know. They don't show you the percentage at the point of the game that I am. I am late in Act 2. It's a 3-act game, if I'm not mistaken. I'm late in Act 2. If you've played it, like, I've learned all the songs of the Citadel.
Always use more.
But I got some mobility tools somewhat recently, and now I'm poking around the places that I couldn't go earlier without those mobility tools before I pursue that any further. All right, so now for this. We could continue on with our big damage, right? At the expense. So if we take the tooth, then we would just get 1 more extra life. But we already have 4 lives. And isn't 40% more damage better? Oh, you've never played the Hollow Knight series. Okay, yeah. So the percentages are in those games are based on like all the items you get, all the bosses you beat, etc., etc. So like even if I knew I was at like 60%, I wouldn't exactly know how close I was to the end because of how the game internally counts. I would say that I'm more than halfway done with just like the main storyline, but I know there's extra stuff to do. You know, alternate endings with certain things you have to do to satisfy them, that kind of stuff. But I was having a good time with it. I only quit it like the once. But then this came out, and well, I became very engaged, just very engaged with it, and I'm having like the best time with the Total War 3 Kingdoms game, because it's the battles are fine. They can be very good, but they're fine. But like the campaign map is just really wonderful compared to what I'm used to in Warhammer. And this build is just so strong. And that's the thing, too, is now, because it hits 4 times, we just, you know, you throw it and then you run. And then you accidentally get hit by things. But fundamentally, you know, it's fine. It's all works.
Closer to the top. You two get along quite well for twins.
And I'm like, if we can sheep them, that's crazy, but we can't. But the Hex still does some work, right? And that deflection, oh yeah, that's good stuff. Clean. Later, Froggy. Thanks for stopping in. See you on the late stream. Yep. I'll be around all day.
Not so
I will be around all day.
In the name of Hades.
Lose money before I lose life? No way. All right, we'll take. Yeah. Why not reduced thing there? All right, huge increase in cast size. Yeah. You know, we never got the point-and-click Zoo Spoon. It's the only thing stopping this from being actually perfect, but, you know, we'll have to make an exception for quadruple special move. I I think we just hold on to all of this money. Oh no, that's so... I walked right over the trap. Not ideal. Yeah, I guess it's not even that big a damage, right? It's just everything's flashy on it. But, you know, if you can just, you know, get yourself to not make big mistakes in the fight, clean, you know, which is what we needed. We just needed to not drop stocks, and then, because I'm not, like, good at the Typhon fight, but this build... We'll get the work in, and we will take cold storage for longer freeziness. And now we're at the end, and now we're at the end.
How about a resupply?
Lord Hermes.
Too bad Pop's palace is shut down for now. Heightened security, something like that. You don't mind, do you? No need to dally over there, if you ask me.
No, between us, I don't really mind at all. I can still keep up with the king and queen and all the rest by boon, and this means I can get back a little sooner on a good night.
You see, that's exactly how I look at it. The sooner you get past that massive monster likely lurking behind that huge gate back there, the sooner you can rest up to the next one.
Then let's go.
Alright, so we buy a huge amount of HP. Beautiful. And max magic and a shield, and now, I mean, yeah. Well, what more to want, right? We got 4 lives, we got decent damage, we've got very nice abilities. I definitely had one once upon a time where we got an Echo on an Apollo throw, so we ended up having it at like level 11, I think. So it did, you know, it did really big damage. But this is great too. All right, let's get to it. I'm not worried about you at all, Typhon. You know why? Because I know how your moves work. I lied. It's because of this. Because here, if you throw it here, like, you just hit them with everything, right? Yeah, it does, like, 4,000 to... You get up on him and you toss it, and it does, like, 4K on the whole throw. Gorgeous. Oh my goodness, look at that! That said 10,586. Oh, gorgeous. Alright, new. I was like, this build isn't as strong. Yes, it is. Yes, oh boy, it is. I was just being too cute and far away with it. Yeah, that's, Yeah, I'm like, this man is not even gonna get through my armor. No, he did. But he's got to fall, like, right now. He just won't have any more HP, right? Right? Yep, there we go. Just brutal stuff. Hiya! But that's what happens when a build completely comes together. There's only, like, one thing I would have wanted that we didn't have.
This is our mountain.
But there we go. Fastest clear time for it. You know, we see that Gust did a ton of damage, and that's just like from the cast, because the Gust did 50 damage a tick around the cast. But, you know, just like little casual stuff like that all adds up. But the special, you know, that's what really got it done. Clean.
figment of the monstrous Typhon is destroyed, yet none perhaps shall know of it, save for the Princess of the Dead and her grandfather Time, and you, and I, and whosoever else shall hear my tale, I suppose.
Return to Shadow now?
And we are Knights Champion.
Wake up. A satisfactory result that time, wouldn't you say?
Hey, Mel. Got a new picture there, I see. That from your mom and dad. Looks newer than the other one. You're all grown up.
It was a bit of a parting gift, considering I won't be staying at the House of Hades with the rest of them. Though I'll be seeing them around, I think.
Oof, harsh. How come they didn't want you living in their subterranean stronghold with them? You're their kid.
They did want me to stay, it's just my home is here. They're my family, but so is this.
What, have you lost your mind? Wait, I'm your family too, that's what you're saying?
Sure, if you're up for it.
Oh, alright, I guess we're
Good
not.
news.
Hello.
Alright, so we leveled up the cat familiar. We have leveled up Zorafet. And we'll give old Doom a nectar. Maybe we...
Truly, though, you needn't go out of your way for me.
Oh, he's asking if it's for a prophecy. I mean, it is. The prophecy is for everybody to love me.
This isn't due to some sort of prophecy in the fated list, is it?
No, of course not, Lord Moros. Although, even if it was, I would be duty-bound not to inform you, wouldn't I?
How fares
We
your
got
effort
him.
to cleanse all of the disorder Kronos wrought? I trust this new task doesn't fall solely to you.
Oh, everybody's pitching in, even Kronos, my grandfather. You heard what happened to him, right? His new self seems more tolerable than before.
Death to Kronos. To his old self. I don't know how you managed it, Princess. Perhaps not even my sisters could know such a thing, wherever they may be.
We ought to find where they've been exiled, and I don't think Kronos can simply tell us. What about you? Perhaps enough has changed that you can locate them somehow.
I often search the void where you and I first met, since the fates would sometimes go there too. But it's a vast place.
We'll keep searching.
Yeah, so... Here we go. Aspect of Charon and Eos, and Momus, you know, the things that I think we've used the most, we basically have. $18 minutes for going down, 19 going up. We can shave some time off of that, no doubt. But a couple more runs, and we'll get some of this stuff done. We'll get all of our things out of the thing. Because while we could make ambrosia, I'm like, we just got to make more of these morsels, right? We gotta level up all of the animals. That's the real future, right? That's the only thing that we could be motivated by.
As promised.
Fate fabric there, and we don't have any Charon rewards cards. Well, we just need 20 fate fabric and 20 moon dust. So we will get on towards it.
I'll take the special.
We buy a nectar every time, you know, you gotta buy a nectar every time.
All hail the monster slayer. I ought to be the one honoring you, goddess. My inclination is to save this for the moment of our victory, but it's good to have in reserve, in case of some emergency, you understand.
I understand indeed. And you already honor me with your friendship, Odysseus, as well as with your knowledge about how to deal swift death.
We've not too many shades all the way out on the Olympus front. Only a few brave souls. They're saying that you met Lady Athena face to face. How's she holding up?
Oh, Odysseus is worried about Athena. Oh.
Single-handedly, she seems remarkably composed.
I'd ask you thank her for the times she may have saved my skin, but discretion's for the best.
You sure I shouldn't say anything?
Aye.
Alright, so we're gonna give her more ambrosia. We gotta get further on the Hecate storyline. So let's have a drink with the boss again.
This bottle of ambrosia, headmistress. We never truly celebrated the restoration of the underworld's king and queen here.
Sipping the drink of your mountain relatives hardly seems suitable festivity. No, very well. You are correct that these shades shall be expecting something. And so I bid you all salute your princess of the underworld.
Aww,
Never relented
she's
against
toasting
the
to
threat
me.
of time itself,
I love you,
and
Hecate.
the father of all monsters amongst many others.
Thank you, headmistress. Everyone. I never could have done this without you, without these crossroads. The one place I could always return to in a moment of need.
You are welcome here and safe, Malinois. And whilst we had utmost faith in you, nevertheless, what you accomplished was beyond imagining.
Woo!
I did what you trained me to do. I'm grateful for your patience through all the many setbacks I had to overcome.
How else could we have stood against time itself if not through patience? I knew you would be a capable student. 'Tis the only reason I pushed you as hard as I did.
So then what happens now to the unseen? Our shades each have an honorary place in Elysium waiting for them.
That may be if they decide to leave, but I suspect they're in no greater hurry to abandon this place than are you. There's always more we may accomplish here, and we stand to go farther together than alone.
Thank you all for standing by my side.
Hooray, hooray, hooray! That was a nice little,
Well,
celebration.
Gathering, but my sense is that it was worthwhile. All these shades, they arrived here for lack of any place to go. Now it is a permanent home.
Not just a place to stop.
Here in the haunted forest, yes. Alright, and we brewed up the animal familiar juice, and we will do another one. We've got enough ambrosia right now. And we got some. But these morsels, this is like the only way to get them.
Power to create.
And while we can get those shadow dust from winning the chaos things, you know, there's only so long we can rely on being able to do that. We're just going to keep on planting stuff because I believe in planting things, even if you don't know why. That's just one of the things I believe in. Alright, alright, alright. So...
Your prize awaits and glory is yours. A third of it, anyway.
Saucy.
Alright, we would have to get an 8-level staff to hit her there, which...
For the realm.
We could do that. Seems sketchy. We could do the Vow of Rivals, but that would make her stronger. I don't know if we want to do that. Alright, so we can't... If we go to 10... If we go to 10, we can fight Scylla. And the Sirens with the Menace thing. You know, why don't we do that with my trusty spin and winning? Because I've never done... Oh, we need to do 11 to conquer... 16 to conquer the underworld. Oh, that's right. We want to...
I mustn't look.
Cease messing with that thing.
The deed is done.
Yeah, I'm like, we're supposed to see the spoils. I hope it's the statue of Skelemius. Oh! This is even funnier than when they were the statues of Skelly.
Is that supposed to be me?
It is
They made her all big and buff.
foretold by fate. She who shall strike fear into the hearts of those who stand against the realm and stuff like that. I can see you're at a loss for words, such as the splendor of her likeness. And this is just the first of them.
Indeed. And are the other gifts just as, detailed? Either way, I'm not so certain I can handle twice, let alone 3 times the glory, when my task is difficult enough as it is.
Ah, so then the fear is getting to you. Do not give in to it, young one. Instead, give in to curiosity about those other glorious gifts. Think of the prestige. Now you can be a little scaredy quitter or Knight's champion. Which is it gonna be?
Do I have to decide this instant?
Alright, behold Knight's champion. We earned the first gift of the veil.
Xynth, reveal your secrets.
And we just leveled that one up, you know, because I believe in leveling up, you know, base level things. I don't know if we need to, but I believe in it, you know. I don't want to spend any more nightmares here, but maybe we should. I'm like, we already got the Charon thing. We have Eos, which, like, is taking more damage. That even wise? I don't know. It's like I want to hold on to him because, oh yeah, that's right. We need to activate the aspect of Anubis, which means we need to go down and get something. But none of these are gonna be conducive to that. Well, 10. Yeah, we can go 10 with the spin. I think this will be okay. I think this... Because here, you know, we'll lose some magic over time, but we should be able to make up for it. The Vow of Rivals I'm worried about, but we, you know, we'll see how it goes. We'll have,
I'll make this count.
You know, we'll have a time of it.
Headmistress guide
Poseidon first. If we get him on the attack, that would be great.
Kronos in other times, and even Typhon too. I'll not pretend to understand, but if this is the cost of peace, I'll pay my share without a second thought.
Gorgeous. And here we'll be able to re-roll this one into a major find. So the earlier we do it, you know, the more impactful it is. We know that, you know, it's not going to be a cakewalk anymore because the Hecate fight could be sketchy and I have no idea what the Scylla fight is going to be. But getting a Hermes boon instead of an Ash is just proper amazing.
My heart's racing non-stop. Whatever you've been up to in your crossroads there, hope it worked.
Alright, so... we could make the range slot slower. I think that actually is totally fine here. Hex over money, certainly.
Sister Selene.
I heard you speak the Vow of Rivals at the Oath of the Unseen. Then you shall soon confront your headmistress in all her dark glory.
Alright, so... Nightbloom, I guess we could do this. I don't like that morph thing. I mean, it was fine, I just like...
The dead shall rise.
I think being a necromancer is better than that. You know, this damage on the splash is not, like, good, but, hey, what are you gonna do, right? Hey, but the hunt is on, which means we'll get an arty thing, we can get crit, we can get mark. You know, there's a lot of great stuff out of an arty, and we can give her a little present. and tell her what a nice Artemis she's always been. Oh, these are the little things that we activated that slow them down and such. Yeah, we finally learned what they do.
Fancy running into you again.
We get HP, beautiful. Oh, we can't gift her here.
And that's without Sisters Hecate and Scylla backing us up. Shame that we all have to spread out most of the time.
Her theme, I love it. It's
We do have several realms
the
to
little
watch.
flute in the background. It's so elegant and
Now, don't
graceful.
get sentimental on me, sister. This is business. And though the world we live in may be looking a bit bleak, at least business is good.
And we could also get Seeking Arrow. Oh, there we go. That's why we can't do a gift, because the trust has deepened. Any chance for critical? Yeah.
My strength is yours. All right, I'm off. You're clear.
Let's get you someplace safe. See you in the crossroads?
Alright, so Demeter's is here. Demeter, the slow, I think, is more advantageous than the other. I mean, we could get a Zeus cast for some nice damage, but slow would slow things. And even if we got it just on, like, the special... I'm like, no shadow, good. Because, like, while I love a Hestia on the spin, fundamentally, all we gotta do is get through. You don't need big damage to clear a Kronos. Like, we just gotta get through these first couple bosses and then we'll be fine.
Blue and black customer. Help yourself. Wait, is this what I think it is? Oh, no, I shouldn't. Not again. Weaving silken fineries for somebody such as you truly is an honor and its own reward. Besides, this stuff is for the gods.
The gods may often be the ones indulging in this stuff, but it's not just for them. It's for you. For those whom we regard as friends.
We've had some goings-on here in these woods. A lot more goings-on than usual. Lost souls all acting strange. Did something happen I should know about?
Arachne, it's just that my task is finally complete. Well, for the most part. King Hades and Queen Persephone are back, and they'll soon give all the lost souls here a place to go.
Why, but that is exciting. You did it, my friend. But then,
Oh.
it looks to me as though your fighting isn't over with.
Not yet, and possibly not for a while. So if it's all the same to you, I may keep passing by every so often. And not just for the beautiful silk dresses, but to say hello.
Why then, hello right back. And you are truly welcome here whenever you desire. I'm so happy for you.
Alright. We'll take this dress for all the armor.
Absolutely stunning. It's
Alright, and Godfight here is where we go. We side against Demeter because hers is easier to dodge. Max life per water boon. I mean, I kind of like... If we get Sea Star, though, that'll, over the course of the night, we might get, like, a bunch of stuff. Sea Star can give you, like, extra MP, gold, HP boons, you know. I feel like it's worth it there.
Please understand, Grandmother. She's angry with me now.
Yeah, like, yes, please understand. Demeter, famously understanding, a totally chill lady.
Satisfied?
This family and our blasted pride.
Warding circle there.
Let me transform the last one. Hey, max MP. Actually quite nice for this build because we lose it as we get more boons. We prime due to the rarity, which is fine. You know, it's alright. I don't think it'll hurt too much. It'll probably be worth like 50 or 80 over the course of the run. But as long as we get a little bit of bonuses along the way, it'll be fine. And since this build very much wants to run away and pop the special while your bonus is active, it should be okay. Alright, so here, the Chaos Boon frightens me. It's too close to the boss fight. We go for Zeus over money because we want Zeus on the cast, or especially on the click to cast. To lightning bolt off would be even better, but we know that the Scylla fight could give us anything, right? It could be anything.
How it gladdens me knowing good Hades and Persephone now rest upon their rightful thrones once more. Your brother Zagreus, the goddess Nyx, and all the rest, they're also doing well? Such an ordeal you helped them to withstand.
Not what I want.
Alright, and then yeah, we'll take the Storm Ring here. That is what we were fishing for. Charon or a pomegranate? Charon, and we'll buy a boon. I like the pomegranate would have been free, but I wasn't crazy about the pomegranate there.
In the name of Hades.
We'll do this. This is actually going to give us like a bunch of money potentially. Yeah, there we go. Clean. We'll buy the MP, you know, why not? And this is gonna, you know, the minor rewards that we get, that's gonna stack up over time, assuming we win this fight.
Like us not awaits beyond this very threshold. Once he stalks that clearing as our bitter enemy.
He's got the old Vow of Rivals, so let's see what we can get out of it.
Unusual, I'd say. He's proven instrumental in eliminating the remnants of his past self. It must be very strange to face oneself in such a way.
Oh, very strange indeed. But if it works, I shall not question it too much. Perhaps we'll all learn more of the mysteries of time ere this is ended.
You know, the slower missile, I think that'll make a big difference. I think we definitely chose right when we did that. Yeah, yeah, it really ends up adding up to a lot, that missile speed decreasing. Yeah, it gives you plenty of time to dodge it, huh? Ah, got hit. I got caught up on the side of the thing, I see. No, get out.
There goes Arachne's suit.
I lost sight of who the real one was. She can't catch me with the curse. Oh man, I was like, she can't catch me with the curse, but we got caught on one of these silly little things. Oh man, no, are you joking? Alright, well, you know, not clean, but we didn't drop a stock, and that's what really matters.
Victory.
That is what really, really matters. And we get Swift Runner and Messenger, which are, you know, fine pulls. Not like anything dramatic, but they're fine, you know. Here, could take Knuckle. No, I mean, like, it's, just take the hammer. Just take money. No, let's take the hammer. Why not? And we'll give Crotus a nectar.
Grandfather, the wounds our family has suffered perhaps shall never truly heal, but you've at least tried to take some of the initial steps. So here, this is for you.
Oh, what a precious bottle. Thank you, granddaughter. Nectar from Olympus. But it does look rather good. The custom now is to provide some sort of gift in kind, is that not so? Then here, if you please.
What an unusual device.
We get a
Made of
clock.
gold. Thank you, Grandfather. What of the three fates? You truly sent them into exile without knowing where they went.
Well, yes. Another terrible mistake I dearly wish to rectify. I'm attempting to locate them in the depths of possibility, except they could be almost anywhere in there.
There must be something we can do. Are they in any danger? And don't you fear reprisal if we ever find them?
I must admit I do fear somewhat more for me than them, but my attempts to resist the workings of the fates have never been successful in the past. Should they return, I shall accept whatsoever they may have in store.
We'll figure something out.
Alright, we could take... We'll just take some movement speed. Why not,
Into
right?
the depths. An unfamiliar tune.
They're playing a new song for us.
I'm soaked.
Oh yeah, we could have opened the hole in the ground, that's right.
I see you. Go, Tula.
And here we'll go hit up my man Narcissus, or no, we'll open this. Who knows what it'll be? Because we can't afford a Charon boon, but
Perhaps I'd better go.
I sort of want this more than a Narcissus, I guess. Maybe I was wrong, but
Water spouts activated.
I'm so pumped to hear their new song.
Choose your path.
And stars for guiding light. Sails up.
Darkness.
No, though, let me faster. Alright, here we want Aphrodite, because if we get Aphrodite for the regen or the cast would be wonderful. Like, I had no idea where he was, but you don't have to know. All you gotta do is spin to win, baby. Spin to win.
Gorgeous, you won the war for us. At least, I think we won. Perhaps we didn't if these ugly satyrs and the like are not about to leave yet, but you definitely did do something. Oh, this is all too much.
Here we go. Weak on nearby foes. Yes, please.
Down the drain.
Oh, and a fountain. Sweet. Alright, here. Yeah, Aphrodite's the way to go.
Who's next?
Because now that we've got the weaken the aura, because I tend to play aggressively, that's all you need to feel a lot more comfy. And then if we can get like a better weakness, but here we'll just take a big boost to everything. More MP, more HP. Faster orbiting, or yeah, we'll go with faster orbiting.
Grateful, Daedalus.
Now here there are a lot of potential floors to go through, but like it's the boss fight right after, so I don't really feel comfy about taking a Chaos Boon.
Good.
I think we just take a free Hermes Boon, save the money for a later shop.
Hear me, on my authority.
All right.
Showtime.
The Vow of Rivals in effect. Oh, Charybdis, Scylla, and Charybdis. Of course. I love it. I love it. Oh, and look at her. She's fabulous. They got a lot more gothed up. You know, they got the black and the purple ambiance. All right, let's go.
Charybdis.
Another sponsor.
Oh, we forgot to read the thing.
And you do not. We're debuting our latest single thanks to them, and there's nothing you can do to stop it. At least not the first part. This song's called Rockin' the Hard Place.
Oh yeah. Charybdis, the featured artist. Oh, and she did a dash there, not so good for us. Nice, it's a thematic song. Oh, we gotta get in here, there we go. Oh no. Feels bad. You know, it's just one stock. I say it's just one stock as we take considerably more right after. You know, we gotta tighten up. No, come on now. Hey, we resurrected a siren? That's cool. We got an achievement for Nightbloom to do it. Okay. Well, let's just not drop a stock here, right? Let's just not drop one. There we go. Woo! First Vow of Rivals, Sirens down. We get our Nightmare. What a cool fight. You know, that'll be a real Nightmare. Oh, we get 2 now that it's like a higher challenge one. That'll be a real nightmare to deal with on a weapon where I have to like aim or something.
Songstresses from the abyssal sea, yet prove unable to complete their deadly act.
In the end, a normal night for them.
It was a pretty cool song. I still like I'm Gonna Claw Out Your Eyes and Drown You to Death the best, but
Siren's ready room.
You know, when you have like a real hit. And here, I mean, we could just roll with this the rest of the way, right? Yeah, just get the damage. I mean, it's already leveled up, though. We could take something that isn't leveled up. That would be nice, right? Right? We can take this little chaos thing, level it up all the way. We could put on the tooth. Yeah, because here we're just trying to like to zoom through, right? So yeah, let's start leveling stuff up. All right, another chaos gate. I mean, it could be fine.
Out of here.
Because now that that's done, the Vow of Rivals is gone. So all that we've got that's hurting us is we lose a little bit of MP for getting boons, but that's all. Like we've got enough max now to account for all of that. And, you know, like some future enemies and the timer. So essentially, you know, this is a build to get that done quick enough. All right, so we mix the hex though. You know, we don't want to skip the chaos gate though. That stings. But great night.
Be well, O Knight.
Aisha, how unusual to see you here. My great ancestor and I have much to discuss.
Like, I want to give Nyx a little thing. I want to be like, here's a little nectarine.
Oh, forgive my rudeness having interrupted. Shall you come visit us at the crossroads again soon, O Knight?
Sporadic visits are a possibility, especially after the House of Hades is entirely restored. Although my wish is for my children to be wholly independent of my influence.
Many mothers must feel the same way.
I do not know their feelings. Only mine.
Moonlight guides you.
No light reaches me here. Frost and I remain in conversation with the goddess Nyx. My mark is yours as always, but I bid you leave us afterward. We'll take however long you wish, for we can wait.
Alright, so this seems fine. Can't get money, get a bunch of max HP. We need a unique currency that comes only here. Alright, so rather than go here because we can't get money. Yeah, we'll just fight the boss. Clean.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Alright, so sprint to Ghost. I mean, why not, right?
Yes.
Is it good? No. Does it work? Yes.
Let me help you. Be at peace.
And here we go. You always take the hammer, unless you're like desperate for one specific boon out of the other one. You take the hammer.
prey.
And again, it's not like that punching of a build, but it does not have to be. Like, everything from here on out is just essentially just a, you know, a French vanilla. It's a pretty vanilla run with just the slightest spiciness. And once we get out of this zone, it's essentially totally vanilla. Like, you know, the restriction on our max MP functionally doesn't even matter anymore.
Still boons in such to find.
You know, we've lost 36 through it, but with the big bonuses we've gotten to it, that's all well in hand, and we could afford to, you know, prime a lot and still be fine.
All right.
Channel our special faster, yeah.
Right. Hi, Echo.
Hi.
A copy of your most recently reported. Yeah. Another hammer. Gorgeous. Alright, specials grow in size and deal more damage. Yeah, baby. Oh, right. How about 2? We need to go back and get that. I'm like, that's the old Sea Star. That's right. I'm like, we've been getting good stuff all game. And something like that pays off later, you often forget about until you notice that, you know, you're like, oh, wait, no, I do have more HP than I dreamed. I do have, you know, more stuff, because all of these can, like, get duplicated, leading to a dramatic fun time.
This feeling.
Just like right there's our Sea Star. And now 300 MP, you know, the priming doesn't hurt here at all. Although, of course, the earlier it is, the more it can hurt you. Yeah, and each one, wow, yeah. A huge payoff for both of them.
In the name of Hades.
And yeah, you know, the freeze effects for the lightning, maybe that was the right move, you know, but I felt like chain lightning would be good too.
Is this just playtime for you, boy?
You know, I bet the freeze one would have been better, huh? I think you get more damage out of it individually. But I mean, the chain lightning's real good though, because each hit does it, and that, you know, that's its own value, right? Yeah. Not like we need to worry about it, but you know, we can still be trying to go quick here. Do we express through the bottom reaches to try to go for a record? Maybe. We can probably get a staff record. It may not be faster than that skull run.
Looks like you've had enough for now.
Good old
This was
dog.
but a playful game for the three-headed Cerberus. Then he at least is finally took it out.
Alright, we get the 5th tier.
Find your master now.
And that is going to let us get the Staff of Anubis, which will either be cool or not, but I'll be excited to check it out. Like, I think Momus is amazing, but now I'm thinking, I'm like, I bet Cersei has the highest ceiling, because if you can get, like, a good cast and then double it, then, you know, like a really good Zeus cast.
So much dust.
What we're gonna do now is, I mean, like, the Lions 2 doesn't work anymore. We could just take this, I guess. Nah, let's level something up, right? We will level up the, the engraved pin of Scolemius. No, we were trying to go fast, right? What'll help us go fast? This will.
Let's see here. Unseen. I'm in. Ever-shifting chambers. Realign.
We have not seen you here in quite some time, daughter.
You know, no, I bet the duo boom would have been better because, yeah, because the lightning bolts would have been more prominent there. You know, but hey, what are you gonna do? Maybe we'll get another chance at it right at the very end.
Who first? Some shade rot. Area clear.
It's just been all express doors so far. I don't know if we've been missing the other ones or just not looking around for them, or sometimes you just don't get them. But anyway, we're gonna keep on doing it. If it's Momsy and Popsicle, we'll go see them. You know, you gotta go say hello to the family. There's one.
Jula, be my guest. Victory. Oh, a Styxion. Family.
Melinoe.
That's me.
Thank you, daughter. We could certainly make use of this. Hades had a particular idea for it, in fact.
If you would permit it, daughter, I would offer up such nectar to the shades assisting in the underworld renovations underway.
Oh, Hades, what a nice guy.
Is that acceptable to you?
Of course, Father. It's yours to do with as you please. And I can think of no finer purpose for it than to reward those shades who have remained loyal to us through all this.
I asked your father to prioritize the renovation of this chamber, if this is to be the place where we meet up now and again. And do you know what he said?
I merely said we ought to leave this chamber's updating for last. For I would not erase the memory of how it is, though perhaps it shall remain this way for ages at the current rate.
All right.
What else? Thanks.
Yeah, seeking cast.
For unknown reasons does this savage beast decide not to devour the princess.
We're gonna pet that dog. Alright, let's get to it.
construction underway. Night protect you, my lord.
You take care.
Oh, hello.
The fates cannot help you now. What have you done? To the father of all monsters, what have you done? Oh, he is nowhere to be found.
Oh, poor cat.
Such details are none of your
Poor
concern.
Kronos, he's so
Or
concerned.
you're next. May your final moments be in pain.
You speak to me of pain. I can lock you with it for eternity. You shall come to understand it even better than I. Watch this. You twist my servant's will. I call upon my subjects now. How uncouth.
It's not ready.
Time is. You have everything to fear from me. Come, legions of the Golden Age.
All right, so now I've got a clock that'll heal me at least till it blows up. You know, they might be immune to his abilities. That's pretty funny. Yeah, so the hourglass heals me because we charmed it, which is objectively very awesome. Sure, we're losing this stock. I stopped paying attention. It's fine. We've got all these other stocks. We just need to finish this up and see if we can get a record, right? Clean. And look at that spinning clock. The hourglass, rather. That's so funny. It's throwing it in a circle like a cyclone. It is having a time. Boom.
Once more, you bested me.
So that was what, 1920, something like that?
Time
1918,
really
yeah.
forth.
You know, not the best clear time we've ever done, but solid enough. You know, yeah. It was a messy little build, but it came together fine enough.
Oh.
The only time that we experience is now. We have the Princess of the Dead to thank for it. Through all her tireless endeavors, such as what transpired on this very night.
Good stuff. We get the nightmare. We beat Scylla and Charybdis, which I just love that is the payoff, because, you know, I kind of wanted it to be.
Shall we go again, Phrynos? Perhaps we're dealing with infinite possibilities. The fates again.
Okay, so now the connection is in strength, so we need to we need to get higher connections with, so we got the Chaos and Kronos, but we need the emissaries, so that would be Moros probably. And then she returned you, so Hecate rebels against the gods, labors for the gods, so Hercules, Prometheus there, and then she'll try to reach us again. So we just need to build our affection with everybody.
From the pot.
Alright, so now these warding circles in the place with the little moons, they'll give us a full hex recharge. So hey, little by little, we unlock more cool things, and I love that.
Complete my spell.
As you say.
We're down to the last shadow.
Appreciate the deal.
Alright, so we only have one of these. We don't want to sell it, because, we'll just save it for the nightmares, I guess, at this point, because we're going to be able to get...
One, please.
Yeah. 7 more moon dust, and then we'll be able to get our cool Arcana plan going.
Why do you keep doing this? You won, okay? You beat me. Before you even started. Last thing I need now is your sympathy.
Nemesis, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. We're surrounded by enemies out there. Do we really need more?
You're not my enemy, Malinois. Just go.
She's jealous of
You're
us.
still fighting Kronos, and you're still fighting Typhon. Though not just a matter of where, but a matter of when. Something like that.
Something like that.
Look at her staring at me.
Who had, let's say, a spiritual awakening of sorts, is seeing to it that time flows freely forth, to use his expression. We wish to prevent even the possibility of what happened before.
I don't get it. What happened before happened already. Time is a simple concept, keeps everything moving forward for everybody at the same exact rate.
Nemesis, that is not how time works.
There may be more to it than that, apparently.
Everything's gotten so complicated.
Let's, like bath
Wonder
salts,
if I ever used to have nightmares. So you can just imagine yourself in these completely different, horrible situations?
Yes. And sometimes I'm not even there, which can make them even more unsettling. Though they don't trouble me as much anymore.
Well, at least you've got me.
Become what I seek. This'll take a little while. Headmistress, I saw Icarus up there during my voyage toward Olympus. He flies free, but fights for us still, doing what he can to disrupt the Titan's legions.
And? You need not make attempts to endear him to me. My judgment of one's character need not affect your own.
Sometimes I worry you think he abandoned us during a time of need, and wasn't a good influence on me.
You need not speculate about my thoughts. The follies of young Icarus are positively mild in comparison to most. I harbor no ill will toward him. He'd not be flying if I did.
Is he still welcome here, at least?
If that is both your wish and his.
Oh, well now we can invite Icarus. That's good news. Just need 7 more dust there.
I can now redo prior Chaos trials, just because.
I, for one, was certain she'd prevail.
Moving shadow.
Alright, so now we've gotten it to the point where with the weapons that we like, we've gotten most of the nightmare out of them, but we should just, I guess we should just use our nightmares to rank this up. After all, it's the one that we use. You know, it's just more power out of it, but maybe that'll help, you know, maybe that'll help people want to give us new things, right?
Lim and Oros, reveal your secrets.
That's what I like to hear.
Lim and Oros, awaken. The full might of nature's wrath.
All right, now we got a few of the things in a good spot with the nightmares. You know, we've upgraded each of them some, and we can unlock the aspect of Anubis.
Been hearing lots of good things about him. Even hurt. If it isn't a number on that staff, we always get back up.
It is a longer range thing, huh? Specials draw things and attacks create damaging fields, and then they raise lone shades wherever used. Oh, so that's just the attack there, and then we can do a bigger version of it where there's like a front as well. Oh, cool. Very cool. You know, we'll try it out one of these days. It may not be any better than the other staffs, but it will be interesting, and that's good. I'm just gonna take. I'm like, no, we should probably take an actual break now. We do need to do a Rivals vow with her.
By will of night.
Which getting us to 10. I mean, like, why don't we... If we just went to 12, then... If we did this build with Rivals, Hubris, Time, then we could activate the Nice Champion thing. So, yeah. And then we could do that with the staff. I don't know. Maybe. The thing about the Eris fight is I don't know how to do it very well normally, but now we'll just call the run here, and then whenever we return, we will play more. But you know, it's a long day. I need to get some lunch in me and then get cracking on whatever we're gonna play next. But thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. I really hope you've enjoyed this episode of Hades. I know I did. We're closer to being Knights Champion. We got a big old statue of Beth Molinoi, just like as is foretold, and the post-task story is playing out in an interesting way, so love that. Anyway, I will see you guys later.